Howdy folks, hope everybody doing real good. This is the third part of the three-part series on scallops. The first one we done was a simple seared scallop in a pan sauce, and the second one was seared scallops with a shallot sauce. Extra good. This one, we're going to go a little further. We're going to make up Cajun scallop pasta this afternoon, and that's going to consist of blackening these scallops. And I've got some of that Paul Prudhomme, this is Redfish Blackening Magic. You can use whatever blackening seasoning you got. I got a video on how to make your own, as a matter of fact, and you can adjust the heat level and the salt to your taste. And this dish is not going to be a one-pot cook by any means. We have to start out by making a sauce base, which is going to consist of some onion, some cherry tomatoes that are halved. We're going to get that sweated down and cooked down a little bit. That's going to be the base for our cream sauce. Then we'll put the cream sauce together in another pot. Going to need some half and half, some garlic. Going to need some Cajun seasoning. We'll get a little bit of parsley in there as well. A little bit of thyme. Got a little bit of red pepper flake there. And of course you're going to need some lemon because this is extra rich. You're going to have to add a little acidity. Once that cream sauce is reduced and got right, we'll mix it with the base, which was the onions and those tomatoes. We'll season these scallops up and get them blackened in the skillet. Get the linguine out of the pot, get it drained, get it all put together. Let's get to cooking. We're going to get the base of this sauce going here. A little olive oil in the pot. Diced onion. Fairly small dice, that's a small onion. About a half a cup total diced onion. I'm going to let these onions sweat down here just a minute before we get them maters in. That onion been cooking there a couple of minutes. Starting to soften up a little bit. We're going to get us these little cherry tomatoes in. Get us a little pepper in. We're going to get us some Cajun seasoning in. About a teaspoon. We're going to cut the heat back to about a medium low and just let that sit there and get happy for a little bit. We got our water pot boiling. Let's get some salt in here. Then linguine. Package says to cook 9 to 10 minutes, so that's what we'll be doing. This cream sauce, get a little olive oil in the bottom of the pot. We're going to get us some minced garlic in here. I'm going to do about a tablespoon. Some butter and bouillon lobster base. If you don't have this, you can leave it out. Get about a teaspoon of that in there. Now you know scallops love bacon, and I've got some store-bought bacon bits. I'm going to put about a tablespoon in there. If you don't have them, leave it out. Not that important. I'm going to get us about a cup and a half of cream in here. Get us a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning in there. About a half a teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to get us just a touch of thyme in here. Say about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Get it in the pot. I'm going to put a little red chili flake in here. About 1/4 or 1/2 a teaspoon. And we're going to let this cream sit here and simmer till it thickens up some. And then we'll get us a stick of butter in here emulsified. Get some parsley. Get some lemon juice in there to cut some of this richness. And then once that's right, we give it a taste or two. We'll put them onions and tomatoes in there. Thickening up some. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste. Still need to thicken a little more. That's pretty darn good. I ain't gonna do nothing to it. I'm just gonna let it sit here and simmer and thicken up just a little bit more. And you want to make sure you keep this stirred every now and then so this don't stick and burn on you once it starts thickening. It'll try to stick to the bottom of the pot. See what we're looking like here. I think it's just about where it needs to be. I'll cut the fire off. I'm going to get us some butter in here. Get us some lemon juice in. There's a half a lemon. I'll taste it in a minute. See if it needs any more. Get us some parsley whooped in here. Thickness looks real good. Pretty good. Need a little more lemon. We'll get her in here. Give it another little taste. See if it needs any adjustments. Pretty darn good. It needs a little bit of salt. The only salt we put in there was that little bit of Cajun seasoning and that lobster base, wet bouillon. The cream always seems to take quite a bit of salt. Let's hit it one more time just to make sure. Yes sir, that did it. We're going to get the onion and these tomatoes in this cream sauce. That is going to be delish. We gotta get some scallops cooked. Here, what we're gonna do on these, I'm gonna put a little olive oil on these scallops. I'm gonna get this blackened seasoning on here. And we don't want these to be heavily seasoned, just a light coating. Because scallops are pretty delicate, and we don't want to overpower the seafood flavor. We want to get a good seasoning on there and get some color. Get them in a skillet. Butter, high smoke point cooking oil. This is avocado oil. Use whatever you got. And we over a medium-high fire, and I'm going to let this get good and hot. A little hotter than I normally would cook scallops at, because I do want this seasoning to really take on color. And it needs to do it quick enough so that the scallops don't get overcooked. We're going to do about a minute and a half and then we'll turn them. Get a little temp check on them. I'm going to cook these for about 130 degrees. Some of these thinner ones are done. They've been on for about a minute on this side. Go ahead and get them on out of here. Let's get some dinner put together. Get some linguine on the plate. I put the rest of that parsley I had chopped up in here and stirred it around a little bit. We're going to get our cream sauce in here. Let's get us some blackened scallops on the plate. A little Parmesan cheese. Some chives. Let's get in here and see how this is hitting. Boy, that goes so good together. That Cajun cream sauce and the pasta. And don't leave them cherry tomatoes out. I know a lot of people don't like fooling with them, don't like them, but they really add something to this dish. Delish. And that's it, folks. Blackened scallops, Cajun pasta. Pretty darn good. Till next time. Peace.